Hello everybody and welcome to the second episode of Color Out of Oz. Deep Impact. Woo! Space. Okay, during setup, we each got, there's a bunch of stuff that happened, but because we get a harder encounter set added because we did well. So we're going to gather the Companions of Oz encounter set, and then we're going to choose the 4 companions to play, and we are in the Quadling country due to the fact that that was the one that was pulled first for our order. So, Boon Companions. I'm going to read the intro too once we get there. But as a lightning bolt, during a test you perform and exhaust Boon Companions, choose a companion asset. You get plus X skill value for this test, where X is the number of matching skill icons on the chosen asset. Or, during a light user turn, you can exhaust Boon Companions, activate an ability on a companion asset. Boon Companions does not ready during the next upkeep phase. These are our Boon Companions of choice. The Scarecrow, who notably has 2 book and allows us to draw 2 cards. Jack Pumpkinhead, which has 2 brain, and choose a card in your discard pile, shuffle that card into your deck. The Cowardly Lion, 2 fist, and the lightning bolt engaged. The engaged enemy gets -1 damage and -1 horror during each attack against you this round. And we have the Frogman, who has 2 foot, and lightning bolt. Enemies cannot make attacks of opportunity against you until the end of the round. And we can choose up to 4 of them. So we're going to put that ass into play below the act deck. Okay, let's read some story before we dive in further. Alright. The situation has changed drastically from what you expected when you first landed. While you do have the direct support of the locals, however electric they are, you are cut off from the expedition. Even if you weren't, you doubt that you could lend they can lend you any meaningful support given how difficult it was to enter Oz the first time. You must rely on your own skills and those of your new companions. Ozma and Glinda escort you to the gates of the city as the citizens look on with a mix of wonder and concern. Ozma waves to them, trying to keep up appearances. You've made the danger of the color very clear. We must evacuate the surrounding countries until the threat is purged. I will need several of our bravest to rally the people, so please pick up a handful to accompany you for now. The Guardian of the Gates sees you rapidly through to the open fields around the city. Glinda gestures out into the forest beyond with an aloof grace. The meteorite lies in that direction, but where precisely I cannot say. You must find its location and gauge the strength of the immediate threat. We have much work to do before we can expel the color from Oz. She touches a finger to her lips in thought. In fact, there are several avenues we might try in the surrounding countries to increase our fighting chances. Okay. The infection begins. 6 Doom. The countryside is already showing strong signs of the influence from the color. The plants grow progressively more bright and vivid, but an aura of disease lingers in each trunk and stalk. Best to finish your work quickly to minimize your exposure to the color. Whew. Can't speak. Alright, so we have 2. We have an Act 1A, Scour the Countryside. There's no question that the meteorite landed in this country. There must be evidence somewhere to lead you to the impact site. It's just a matter of finding it as soon as possible. Investigators spend 5 clues as a group, so we need 10 to put the set-aside meteorite crater into play. For each investigator in the campaign log who knows the color's destructive methods, we reduce the clue requirement of this ability by 2. Oh, we do know the destructive methods. Okay, so this is only now 8 then. It's only 8, because Trish knows of the destructive methods. When an investigator enters a meteor crater, you must immediately advance. Too scary, I don't think I want to do that. Full account. You step out from the city toward the red-tinged Quadling country, the same land you flew over when you first arrived. Glinda informs you that her own palace lies in the heart of the country, and that she herself will accompany you to retrieve one of her most treasured and powerful magic items. The Great Book of Records, which gives her information of every event in Oz as it happens. Yeah, that seems pretty powerful. You should keep that on you at all times. Okay. And that is, when an investigator enters Glinda's palace, we must immediately advance. Okay, so all these locations are just flavor on the back from the book, except for this one. This is just a cost to enter Jinx Line. Investigators at locations connected to Jinx Line must control 6 or more clues as a group. Okay. And then this one is X is equal to the current scenario number. Ah, that's fun. That's fun. You seek refuge from the destructive color. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No weapon. Oh, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No way to get clues. Okay. I think Trish's is a full kill. I'll take it. And I think Leo, we're going to keep the blade, and I kill everything else. Tristan Botley! Okay, Tristan's here. That's good. That's good. I can just draw 2 cards with this, huh? Okay. All right, how do we do this? I mean, I think we draw 2 cards, right? No, yeah, right now, free Tristan is out of the question. Because right now, Tristan is not going to be played for free right now. That's a long term. That's like as we get closer to the end of it all. Okay. I mean, I think I'm just going to like play Tristan. And then I'm going to use this, and we're going to draw 2 cards. Oh, that's a great draw. Okay, I can gain a resource, play the survival knife. And this is after your turn begins. And then we're going to move into the Fighting Tree Grove, because that seems like where we want to go. After you roll an action at Fighting Tree Grove, if you're still at Fighting Tree Grove, reveal a random chaos token. If you reveal one of those, move once towards Emerald City. Interesting. Okay. The fighting trees are protection of the forest of the sword, and try to eject any possible threats immediately. I mean, I am gonna just Pot of Greed as well. Seems good. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine. What happens if we draw our enemy? Okay, no, first we're gonna play the compass. And then I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Nice. Alright, well, we're gonna use this to investigate at 4 to the game's 1. Minus X, where X is equal to the number of color cards of your location, including your location. Okay, so minus 0 right now. Okay. And then I think we just... investigate at 4 to 2, I think. Just get the clue so we can get out of here next turn. Let's go. It's a good day. Alright, we want to see a Lola Santiago, because then we, like, actually go to the moon. What the hell? It does the frozen upkeep now? Chat, that's so good. That's so good. It actually does the freeze upkeep. Oh, let's go. Wow, that's actually like the best change I think they've done since the hand counter. Since the hand counter IMO. All right, 1 of 6. Ambient droning. Test brain 4. If you fail, put ambient droning to play your threat area where X resources on it, where X amount you failed by. After you perform a skill test, remove. That's a fun card. Anyway, we're gonna go 4 to 4. Uh-oh. Okay. The changelog? I don't read the changelog. I see the new one, I hit download. Better than auto connections? Auto connections actually probably make me worse at Arkham. Alright. Attach oversaturation to your location. Attach location gains the color trait. Deal 2 horror to each investigator at this location, each connecting location. Discard oversaturation. Choose and discard a card. Half the cards in your hand. Ooh, holy cow. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Well, yeah, I think Trish is going to go first. Trish is going to move over here. 5 Shroud. Test Brain or Book 3. If you succeed, reduce the Shroud value of Hoppers, Horners, Mountains by 2 until the end of your turn. Limit once per turn. Alright, well, we're coming back there. I also can just, like, buy 2 clues. Yeah, you know what? That seems like fine. I'll take those clues. Definitely doesn't hurt. Then I think I'm going to move here, and we're just going to investigate at 4 to 0. Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to take Brain and Fist. For, like, Brain and Fist default for, are there, like, tokens that I can just have, like, the symbols? Or this until the end of the round? Until the start of your next turn. Yeah, okay. Then I actually can just do it like this. It's just going to be like that for the foreseeable future. Okay. Leo's going to move over here. After you resolve a test of China country, if you do not succeed by 1 or more, lose an action. Ooh, that's spooky. But I think I am just going to like throw a 0 to 1 on this. I pass. I get a clue. So I get one of the clues, but I do lose my last action. That's really funny. Alright, upkeep. Ooh. Ooh. Remove one of these. Let me go 2 of 6. Evil card over here. Spiraling Decay. Remove one horror from... Ooh, that sucks. I mean, that's... You got me. I mean, I could ward this, which I think is probably worth it, rather than... No, but it's at the end of the round. It's at the end of the round, so we don't ward this, because it's at the end of the round. We can still get away. Alright, and that surges. Yeah, right, because it's at the end of the round. The start of the phase, remove 1. At the end of the round. Okay. Discolored insects. Spawn in an empty location aloof. After a horror is removed from a card at a discolored location with Decay X, it attacks each investigator at its location. That's a cool card! Okay. When is the trigger point? It says at the end of the round. At the end of the round, resolve the connect effect of each card with Decay X and no horror on it. And this one just says remove 1 horror from each. Yeah, so it's nice. We can run away from it, which is good. Alright, what do you got, Trish? No, more ambient droning. Okay, 2 to 4. Alright, so we put 3 on this. It's a cool design. I like the design. It's a little bit spooky for sure, but it is kind of fun, don't you think? Okay. Well, Leo's going to go first. And he's going to move into this location. Have an enemy under his force of wild beasts to lose hunters until the end of the next round. Cool. I like all of the... Sorry. I like all the locations a bunch. Yeah, I'm going to be the guy who plays 2 survival knives for sure in Leo, just so everybody knows. I'm the double survival knife guy for sure. All right, so Trish is going to otherworldly compass this location at 4 to 0. Actually, it's technically 1 to 0. We do pass, so we're going to lose one of these and grab the clue. We want to go to Jinxland, I think. So that was 1. I think 2, we come in here. I want this victory, though. I wish the enemy was in here. You know what? I think we come in here instead. I'm going to burn the Midnight Oil, and I'm just going to put all my eggs in one basket. So we have 4, 5, 6. We have 4 to 1. I will get +2 book with this. 6 to 1. Nice. So we'll grab 2 clues. And then let's get a Lola off the top, please. You're not Lola, but you're going to eventually become Lola is the hope. Okay. We can now go enemy phase. This guy's going to attack us. We have 7 to 2. We have 4 to 2. All right. This test has ended. But we can do this one now, and now we have 5 to 2. The dichotomy of ARKHAM right there. Guard dog. I like this card a lot. That's fun design. This is during your turn. Okay. We could have used that, but that's okay. Upkeep. Upkeep. End of the round, this gets destroyed. We then go 3 of 6. Evil card over here is Surface Quake. Test foot 4. If you take if you fail, take 2 damage or lose 1 action. If you fail by 3 or more, you cannot move or be moved until the end of the round. Okay, Captain America. How bad is this? I think it's fine, to be honest. Yeah. I think I am going to get +2 foot from the Frogman. So we'll go 3 to 4. Roger Dodger. I'm going to just lose an action and we can't move. And then this goes away. It was actually only, yeah, no, it was even less than that, but that's okay. It didn't actually matter. All right, what do you got? Oh, it's back. Yeah, I got Ancient Evils that. I mean, I think our pace is doing really good, but still. Yeah, Frogman seems really good for Trish's weakness. Ain't that the truth? All right, we're going to investigate. We have 3 to 1. I'm going to go this one. Nice. All right. And then you're going to go. All right, let's see if you actually are Lola Santiago this time. I'll take a you handle this one. Maybe upgrade a Megalass for this treasury. That's not bad tech. That's really good tech. Okay, I'm gonna move in here for my second action. And then I'm gonna draw 2 cards with the Scarecrow. Hello, you were who I felt in my bones was coming. Okay. So, I think we just go like this. We're gonna investigate for our last action. Makes an attack of opportunity against you, so we're gonna cancel it. We get +2, so we're at 6-3 currently. Here, go 8-3. Where's that heroic rescue when you need it? That's unfortunate, but I mean, that actually is pretty bad. That's pretty rough. So that was a bad auto-fail for sure. You don't need to exhaust. Alright, well, we just get dinged for 2, which is not nothing. Like, that's actually something. And then we... Oh, Leo hasn't gone. Leo hasn't gone! So we don't get dinged for 2 yet. Our friend Leo can go! Oh, that's interesting. Leo hasn't gone. Okay. Yeah, I'll engage you and I'll punch you with the thing at 7-3. That's huge. Okay, let's attack this guy. We have 7-3 here. Yeah, get fucked. Not there, you idiot. Okay, upkeep. Yeah, no, that went from really bad to like totally fine. Ready, copy, Boon Companion's your location. Wow! That's so good. All right, 5 of 6. War Ancient Evils. War to Protection. It means I can't play Dorothy this turn, but that's okay. Attach mirror to the nearest location without a copy of it attached. Attached location gains a color trait. At the end of the round, deal 1 damage and horror to each investigator at the attached location. Okay. Well, I mean, I think I want to check out Jinxland. We have the clues we need. Trish moves in here, moves in there. Okay. I think Trish is going to check out this one. Test fist or foot 4 if you see discover a clue from Great Waterfall. If you take a damage or lose an action. Fun. So that's just a -1 right now. We'll get that a clue eventually. We're going to move in here. Let's see what Jinxland is all about. After you draw 1 or more cards during an action at Jinxland, draw 1 additional card. Okay. I mean, I'll investigate at 4-1, right? Nice. No, thank you. I mean, we do pass this and grab one of these clues. I'll take it. Leo. Goes 1, 2, gain a resource. No, we're going to investigate. And I'm going to add 2 book. So then we have 5-2. Leo's like, I'm helping! Calm down, Elder Sign. I appreciate you, but at the same time. Okay. I mean, I can spend the 8 clues to do this, so I might as well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Remember, it's 2 less because of Trish knows the color's destructive methods. Do you think they didn't? Oh, they actually didn't address. Yeah, they didn't address the mystic weakness. Why do I think that is? So, is it because no one knows how it works, including the designers? You know, honestly, I think they just were like, I don't care. Oh, perfect. We are connected to it. Okay. Upkeep. The unit, yeah, no, it's a 50-50 split. Actually, it's probably like a 30-30, like 30-10 split, to be accurate. A distant roars suddenly echoes across the countryside. You turn to Dorothy and ask her if she recognizes the sound, and she gives a nervous nod. I suspect that one of our old enemies has gotten worked up from the color change in things. He said it takes time for color to affect people and things, so they might just be on a rampage of their own. You grimace, readying yourself to deal with the unwelcome complication of the mission. Spawn the set-aside nemesis enemy at the location furthest from all investigators. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's got to be here, right? 1, 2. Yeah, it's got to be up here. The Yoop. The current scenario number. Fun. Okay. While the corruption is indeed spreading slowly, each minute you spend in the color sphere of influence affects you more strongly. Already you can feel yourself drained, as if part of you is being drawn into the discolored landscape. How far are you willing to go for the sake of observation? 8. Okay. I like this one. So I'm getting Search for Kadath syndrome, where I just don't want it to end. I'm having fun with the decks. I'm having fun with the investigators. Sorry, with the scenarios. Contaminated Citizen. Nearest patrol. Nearest location with mono or cards at a KX. So that's none of these. So he can be at our location. After you deal damage in excess of his health, take 1 horror and remove 1 horror from each card at your location. Well, with the KX. I was like, that heals Tristan? No, with the KX. Deal damage in excess. I mean, the survival knife actually seems really good against this guy. It did seem very similar to Kadath as well. Okay, this place is fucked. I like the flavor, though, is that these are the locations with the meteorite crater. I think that's really fun. Okay. Well, we want Trish to go first, and we're going to draw 2 cards with the Scarecrow. I want to find Lola. Nola. Nola. Okay. I mean, I'm going to put this out. We'll investigate at 4 to 1. -2. We'll grab 2 clues. So, I mean, how much do we push on the objective and how much do we try to get to Glinda's Palace? It's kind of like where I'm thinking, right? Because we want to get the book, which, you know, I shouldn't read what it does, but I do like the idea of having, like, a side quest, you know? I think that's really fun. I don't remember what it was, but I do recall there being 1 more in there. 4 to 2. I'll go... Oh, no, we want to leave that out. Oh, I actually could have played this, because we succeeded by... We can reduce its cost. It would have costed us 1. Or do we play the lockpicks and have it cost us 2? I think that's probably better. I'll take that and come up here. Okay. Then we do this for our second action. We go 8 to 2. Nice. Then we move out of here. I don't think we want to enter here yet. Okay. I think we want to drop Dorothy down. And then I think we do the Scarecrow. Draw 2 cards. You must see discard an ally as that. We'll discard Guard Dog from our hand. And then I can exhaust her to ready Boon Companions. And then I can draw 2 more cards. Okay, now we can start playing. Ooh, greed is good. Greed is good. We love greed. We're the Munchkins. All right, we're going to go 7 to 3, I think, on this first attack. Nice. And then I think we'll move in here. Is it just if an investigator enters? Yeah, let's then move in here for our last action then. Okay. When investigating a guild as panelist, it gets -1 shroud for each of your arcane slots that have been filled to a maximum of 1. Okay. You approach Glinda's palace to find the servants in utter disarray. Clustering together fearfully, and at the good witch's entrance, one of the young maidens rushes up to her with a hurried curtsy. "Your Grace, there's an intruder. She broke into your magic room and took the book of records with her." Glinda clenches her jaw and motions for you to follow her quickly, wand at ready. The two of you burst into the magic room and find it filled with acrid smoke. A witch with scraggly black hair and an eye patch chants steadily as she waves her hands over a large book with 5 locks binding it shut. Glinda points her wand, and with a single utterance, the witch freezes in place. The hag curses and sputters as her spell dies down, but Glinda remains stoic. You remove any tools or agents from the witch's reach before restraining her. Glinda lowers her wand and studies the intruder carefully. "Yes, I thought I knew you. From Jinxland, the witch called Blinky." The hag's one eye fixes on Glinda hatefully. "Yes, it took years to recover this spell after you stripped my magic from me. My revenge on you is complete. Your precious book of records is is forever lost to you." Okay. Blinking continues her ranting. "The other witches may have delusions of power, but I've seen the true source of the color, and there is only decay. It will destroy all of Oz, but not until I've had my revenge. I don't care if it's all destroyed, so long as you wallow in ignorance while it happens." Glinda stands back unnerved, but you assure her that you will find a way to recover the 5 lost keys. You just have to think like Blinky. If you're at a location with no clues on, investigate locations to guard cards in their hand with a total of 2 player or more skill icons. Place 1 clue on this act from the token bank. There are 5 clues on this act. An investigator at Glinda's palace may advance. For each investigator in the campaign log who knows the colors to origin. Okay, reduces it by 2. So we only need 3. Yeah, quite a bit of text squeezed on here. This is a side quest, though, right? So we'll need to do this 3 times. How much do we do this? If you're at a location with no clues... Cards in her hand with 4 icons. Okay. Can I just kill the witch and, like, take the book out of her guts? The magnifying glass is actually a good draw. Okay, I have to kill 2 cards here. You do nothing. Okay, you can go. I think you can go too. Oh, and you are coming down. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Does he have prey? I mean, we'll start sending him towards Leo, because Leo wants to fight this guy. Reduces the icon requirement. Yes, thank you. Thank you. No, that I did misread that. Okay, I'm not doing this then. That's I don't care about this damn book. The book can go. We're gonna get victory and play the objective, I think. To do that 5 times, I think I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. Wild Wolf's back, baby. I think we let that happen. Do we? No, I think we hand that over to Leo. Get a resource. Okay. I'm going to punch the wolf. I'm going to commit a vicious blow. We're going to go 7-3. Nice. Wolf down. We're going to move up here into Ozpog land. Forced. After you end your turn, if you did not successfully investigate, fight, or evade at Hammerhill, take a damage and move to a connecting location. Okay, well... I guess I'm just going to move over here then, into the Trick River. When you move from Trick River, test... Okay, brain or foot. If you fail, cancel the effects of the move max once per round. Okay, well, Trish, I don't know if you want to go do the objective alone, but, like, what's left for victory? So now it's just 2. Man, it just seems like a lot to have to do that. And also do whatever we need to do here. I mean, like, we could check it out and see what's what. We can put a clue on each of these. Okay, and you know who would be great here? A freaking Lola Santiago. Okay, well, this is a 5 shroud location, but I can actually make it a 1 shroud location. So yeah, let's do it. We'll go 4-1. Nice. Nope, that's a fail. Okay, we'll do this then. We'll go 8-5. Nice. Okay, let's say we start trying to do keys. We have to end here. I need to see what happens over here, but we also can't move because we failed that test. I guess I'm just going to draw a card and hope it's Lola Santiago. That can be a Lola one day. Alright, this guy's going to move in here and he's going to attack us. We have 7-4. I'm going to go 8-4. He'll take 2 damage. And then I'll do overpower. We'll go 9-4. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, so we'll take 2 meat damage and 1 horror. That would have been so nice if we killed him, though. That would have been sweet. Alright, 1 of 8. Evil card. A Vivid Beast. Hunter Decay 1, it gets -2 fight, but +1 horror until next turn, until the end of the next round. What an interesting design. Very intriguing. To your location. Okay, yeah, all right. All right, do we check it out? 1, 2, check out the crater. 1, 2. Wild, okay. Okay, so we advance. You follow the signs of upheaval and gather directions from the bewildered citizens of the country to a small clearing in the trees. The air shimmers with greater intensity as you approach the crater. This is what you have prepared for since the start. Several onlookers observe you from a safe distance, but one man approaches close behind you. He is short and stocky, with earth-tone clothes, with a thick beard down to his waist. His comical appearance is offset by the expression on his face. He clutches his temples with both hands, teeth gritted, but his eyes focused forward and glazed over. He pushes past you, and the glow from the meteorite flares brightly. One of your friends darts forward and pulls the little man back from the crater, and the glow dims back down. Ruggado, what happened? They ask. The little man simply lies in the grass in a cold sweat, muttering about the earth, a strange poison, and dark whispers. Choose a companion asset and play in the campaign log under Companions of Oz. Mark 1 fatigue next to it. That's got to be the Cowardly Lion. He's a hero now. Okay. This is the last one. At a glance, you can already tell that the meteorite here in Oz is far larger than the one that landed outside ARKHAM. But this information is not enough. I had to spend those clues, didn't I? Did we just really have this many clues? I needed 8, 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 16. Yeah, we actually have these clues. Holy hell. Alright, but this information is not enough. This color being further fed by the strange land of Oz, take a brief one to observe. If the investigators have observed the meteorite activity, you may advance. You will still have a chance to advance the actor act. Decay 10. Remember, the investigators have observed the meteorite's activity. Remember this even if there are no investigators at this location. Investigators at this location spend player clues as a group. Remove 1 horror from the meteorite crater. Interesting. We have 1 action left, so I'm going to otherworldly compass because it is a Shroud of 0. So we're going to go 4 to 0. Nice. Grab a clue. Okay, Leo. We don't need to spend clues for this, right? So we might be able to get both. All right, let's punch this guy. 7 to 4. He doesn't ever retaliate, so who cares? Let's go again. 7 to 4. Nice, he's gone. Oh, I definitely. Oh, no, I definitely know. We have 7 rounds left, and there are 10 horror on this. I do understand that we are going to need to speed it up. I crunched the numbers, and 10 do be greater than 7. All right, we'll punch this guy. I mean, we're going to have to punch him anyway. It is very neat design. It is. No, it is like I said, there's just a lot of like good juice so far in this campaign. I'm getting as I said, I'm getting like the Search for Kadath feeling where I'm very much like, I don't want this scenario to end, you know? I'm just enjoying myself. Not looking forward to this guy being an 8-8 in 3 scenarios from now, or like whatever that guy's is, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Especially because like my plan to fight is mostly just survival knives. So like that's going to be a bit tougher. That's going to be a little bit tougher on Leo. I have 1 action left. I mean, I'll just punch it. 7 to 4. Amount of color at my location, which I'm pretty sure is going to be 1. I'll take a damage. He's going to attack me in the enemy phase. I'm going to get the boost. I don't think we need cards right now. I could... You know what actually I'm going to do? Sorry. Before my turn ends, before we get to the enemy phase, I am going to use this. I'm going to shuffle a Vicious Blow back into my deck. And then I'm going to ready you. And then we attack in the enemy phase. And I'm going to get +2 fist from the lion. Nice. Get that out of here. Let me go upkeep. Nope. Beginning of upkeep. This goes down to 9. Upkeep. Discard all my resources. That's fine, actually. Lola Santiago, she's here. Just a bit late, but, you know, better late than never. All right, that's going to really boost up things here. Pulsing Life. Pulsing Life to play a threat area. Decay. Oh, what a fun card. Okay, okay. Pulsing Life. Decay 2. Deal 2 damage each investigate this location. Discard Pulsing Life. Spend a resource in action. Discard Pulsing Life. Fun. Horror from each enemy and treachery with decay. So this goes down, this goes down. This then is going to go here. Any empty location, hunter aloof. Pours move from a card. Okay, so we put this guy just up here. All right, Leo, you're going to probably start working on this, okay? So we just need 4 icons. Sorry, we just need 2 icons. Okay, we can do that. Especially because we got a Scarecrow to help us. Alright, we got a job to do. And that's playing Lola Santiago. An Otherworldly Compass investigate, and we're going to use Lola to snatch an additional clue while we're doing this. So we have 5 to 0. Okay. That seems sick. And let's do this and go 10 to 2. Grab a clue. Sorry. And then I need what? 18 clues to bring that down? How many do we have on us right now? We have 12, so I can remove 6 of it. Put us down to 3. Okay. Leo, what are you doing? Oh, you're going to move in here. We're going to spend a resource and get rid of this in an action, and then we're going to engage this damn mosquito. Then this guy's going to attack us in the enemy phase. We'll get +2 fist, and we'll go like that. He's dead. We'll go upkeep. Okay. 3 of 8. Sorry, these go down. This gets discarded. More bugs! Right. Hungry Russell. Hungry Russell! Put Bestial Hunger into play next to the agenda deck. When damage from creature enemies attack is dealt to an asset control, defeat that asset at the end of the round if there is a non-elite enemy creature in play. Cool! Alright. Well, we will Otherworldly Compass for our first action, and we're going to buy a clue while we're doing this to go 5 to 0. Nice. So we'll spend these clues to clear this off. Yeah, Russell's hanging out with the boon companions for sure. Put that to 1. So that'll trigger this turn. Allocation with no clues. Discard cards in their hand with a total of 2 icons, because the icon requirement for the above action by 2. So I can, like, kill this to place a clue on this. And then I can move... I also can draw 2 cards with the Scarecrow. We can move in here. Get rid of this to place another clue on this, right? I'm doing this right? If you're at a location with no clues on it, investigate your location, discard cards from their hand with a total of 4 skill icons. Place 1 clue. But because we know the true origin, it only is 2 skill icons, so we're okay. We'll move here for our last action. And I will discard... Honestly, you. Leo is going to discard a Faustian Bargain. And then he's going to move up here, engage the insect, and then we'll do the lightning bolt one last time. I mean, I'll draw 2 cards as well with the Scarecrow. And I'll kill the breach the door, I think. Now, we found the 5 locks. I think I will ready you. And then we'll use you to fight this guy. We have 9 to 2. Yeah, get fucked. You dumb mosquito. Go upkeep. 2 easy marks, you say. Alright, 4 of 8. Evil card over here. More hungry, hungry Russells. A wild wolf, you say? Do we have every victory location? Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna, spend an obfuscation charge. That's a nice purple they got. To move into here. Because then we can flip this. Oh, sorry, and this also goes. Oh, Captain Gamer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the goddamn table. It's a pleasure to have you. Investigators observe the meteorite's activity. Remember this, even if there's no investigators at this location. Investigators spend player clues. Okay, so we've done that. You return at last to Glinda's magic room with the 5 keys in hand. The good witch breathes a long, relieved sigh, while Blinky begins a furious tantrum at the sight of them. Curse you! Curse you 1,000 times, you wretched, feeble, insignificant! You take a bold step toward the hag. You take a bold step toward the hag, and she goes silent with a nervous look. Glinda smirks quietly at Blinky, who scowls bitterly in return. Unfazed, you insert the 5 keys in the locks and open the book. Skimming through, you see the entire history of Oz, and on the current final page, the most recent entry mentioned your recovery of the 5 keys. Glinda looks over your shoulder as you read. Learning of the color's activity as it happens will greatly aid our coordination. Blinky mutters something about the imminent doom, but otherwise keeps sullenly silent. That's funny. Under advantages, Great Book of Records. You know what? I'm just going to write Book of Records so it doesn't go down one. Choose an investigator. At Glinda's Palace, take control of the set-aside Great Book of Records. It does not take up any slots for the remainder of the scenario. You'd love to see it. So what does this thing do? 4 secrets. Play with the top card of the encounter deck revealed. Revelation effects on the top of the card are not triggered until the card is drawn. As Lightning Bolt exhaust, Great Book of Records, spend a secret and choose a location. Reduces the difficulty of all tests made at that location by 1 until the end of the current turn. Wow, that's powerful. Okay. mean, we also can still advance this, right? You can ill afford patience with the invasion being so advanced already, but knowledge wins wars. You make careful observations and compare to what you've seen in the surrounding countryside over the course of several hours. The results are daunting when in line with your expectations. If another act card is in play, we're going to go Resolution 2. I really feel like this, I mean, there's a lot of text on this card anyway, but I feel like that reduce the cost should be in the other top part of it. Okay, Resolution 2. Man, I'm sad it's over. I just had so much fun. I was just having a good time. You stand a safe distance from the meteorite crater, recording your findings diligently. Its growth is far faster than the one that landed outside ARKHAM, and its effects much stronger on first infection. You estimate that with this level of deterioration, you have only a few days before most of Oz is under the color's influence. Your focus is broken by a sudden cry from one of the other onlookers. Ruggado, the stocky man from earlier, has wandered in the crater once again, moving into complete trance. He mumbles incoherently, with his arms stretched out towards the meteor. You and your companions vault forward to stop him, but Ruggado's hands plant firmly on the glowing meteorite. A horrid flash steers out at his touch, and you stagger back, covering your eyes. The light dims rapidly by the time you recover your sight that both the meteorite and Ruggado have vanished. The earth where they once stood shifts like dough in a baker's hand, speckled with fragments of the vile color. So we're going to record meteor observation under our advantages. Resolution 3. One of your companions shakes their head sagely with a knowing sigh. You turn to them and ask why they seem somehow less surprised than you. It's Ruggado. He's a gnome, a spirit of the earth. In fact, he was once king of the gnomes and a rather bitter enemy of Oz until his memories were lost. He had been living as a pleasant citizen of Oz since then, but with the color poisoning the earth, it must have affected him even more strongly. And now, both of them have vanished below the ground. This is a horrible complication. You had hoped to develop countermeasures and bring them back to the crater, but with the source of the color now missing, there are several more unknowns to account for. All you can do now is focus on your work and strike down the threats as they appear. Though after first exposure to the color, some of your companions are looking a bit worse for wear. Each investigator earns victory X. And then if the guys in the victory display, the color is aware of your strength. That's what I thought. They get the fatigue if when you play them in there. So we get 6 XP. And then these guys all get a little bit more tired. So the Scarecrow, Jack, the Frogman, and the Cowardly Lion. Investigator control, we may choose to add it. I don't think it's very powerful, but I think our hand slots are already taken up. Nice secret token. Super cute. Double whammy. Okay. Well, that'll be it for this scenario. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's honestly, I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. I don't want it to end. You know, that's a good sign. That's a good sign that like the scenarios are good and simple and fun and just like you're playing ARKHAM. You're just playing ARKHAM. It's great. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Next week we'll have the next episode. Have a good one, and as always, GG's.